So you have a small business and you want it to grow, but you haven't had much luck getting people to your website. Or maybe you signed up for a Google Ads or Facebook Ads account and tried your hand at it, but you're just not seeing the results you want. There's no shame in that. It's complicated, but you can do it. It just takes finding the right mix of marketing tactics to build your business and keep it growing. Quick commercial here. If you'd rather spend your time doing business than doing marketing, I can help. Just go to my website, www.yardstick.digital, and sign up for a free half-hour consultation. This is your website, this potato-shaped circle here. Your website has content on it that tells people everything they need to know to start doing business with you. And your website has a form on it, we hope. It asks for their name, it asks for the email address, and it gives them the opportunity to click that submit button and say, yes, I want to know more. Once they do, you have their contact information and it's home free because nobody sells your business like you do. Now, if you just leave your website sitting there, nobody's going to come except maybe your grandmother. That's because search engines don't know it exists. You have to send people there. Now, eventually people will start finding your website just because they're searching for things like what you do, and you'll get that organic traffic, but it takes months to develop. So you have to start with something else. Maybe you've got a bunch of friends on Facebook, so you post a link to your website on Facebook, and you say, hey everybody, I've got a new website, come and check it out. So a few people come, and maybe a few of them share that. And if their friends like the content or share the content, just like filling out that form, now they're a part of your contact database. They're a prospect. Now, posting on social media was free, right? Absolutely. But there's a couple of things to consider. One is it takes time to create posts, and you have to create things that tell people about what you do and give them value. Those are the kind of things that are going to make them want to click through and come back to your website. And once they come to your website, they go to your form and they fill it out and bam, they've indicated that they want to do business with you. So it takes time to create content. Also, more and more, Facebook and other social media networks are controlling what content of yours your friends or your other contacts see based on their activity and their interests. So you're not reaching nearly as many people as you think. Eventually, you might find yourself actually paying to play in the social media space. Okay, another quick break. Who do you call if you need help driving traffic from Facebook? You call me, Phil White. Just go to my website, www.yardstick.digital, and sign up for a free half-hour consultation. We'll talk about the best way to get you going. Well, in the meantime, people have been coming to your site, you've been getting their contact information, and so you have these email addresses just sitting there. So what do? You create an email and you send it to them. And in this email, just like on Facebook, you give them value and you give them a reason to visit your website. And when they do, you give them an opportunity to take the next step. Remember, part of this is just staying top of mind with people who may not be ready to do business with you right now, but might be in 6 months. Okay, some time has passed and now you're starting to get a little bit of organic traffic. People who are coming to your website just because they're searching for something and you're not even paying to get them there. It's time to start paying attention to search engine optimization. There are two sides of SEO. There's the technical side where you have to make sure that your website is set up properly for search engines to be able to see what's on there. And then there's the other side, which is all about helping people find the content that they're looking for. You can spend all day reading about the newest trick or newest hack, but what it all comes down to is that there are people out there who have a need that you can fill. So it's your job to create the content that's going to identify with their need and convince them that you're the one who can meet that need for them. Search engine optimization is a long game approach, but in the end, it will totally pay off because it keeps going even when you stop paying. Now, if you'd like to find out more about how you can fine-tune the content on your website to attract more free visitors, just sign up for a free consultation, www.yardstick.digital. I'll be happy to help. Next, and these aren't in any particular order, paid search. The truth is, it's the easiest way to get people to come to your website. Because by bidding on a keyword, you're getting your ad in front of people who may not have found your website at all. The thing to keep in mind is that each of these channels represents ongoing work that you'll need to do or someone will need to do on your behalf. If you start a blog and then let it die, it's going to look worse than nothing. If you put up a paid search campaign and don't pay attention to it, you could be spending money on the wrong things. And in social media, if you don't engage with the audience, they're not going to take you seriously. They're not going to give you the business that you want. So as you're deciding which one of these tactics to try, remember, keep it simple, keep it measurable. If you make it too complicated, you won't be able to keep it up. If you don't set a goal and measure your progress, you don't know if you're winning or losing.